New review today. Very excited to share with you this guy. So we got a new Archecore guy. So Wolf, Geri and Halfdan, the Ursus Guard Moonstalker. This is ARC-06. This is basically a wolf, as you can see there, that turns into a little car. And of course can be ridden by Halfdan with his giant sniper rifle there. And it will also become an arm for Frostlight. There's everything you get in the box. This is, of course, Toys Alliance. I got this from the Chosen Prime. So yeah, very happy to get this. And let's go ahead and open it up. Take a look. So first off, right out of the box, you do get a set of instructions. Now these instructions are a little nicer than, I will say, than Frostlight's. They aren't super detailed. Of course, there's not a real need for them to be detailed in such a way, but in the same way as Frostlight's. But very nice full picture there. And then, of course, you get the little description and in English with all the typos you want. So they keep calling him Halfdan. I don't know if that's a typo because his name's Halfdan, but it's a couple of times in here they call him Halfdan. Yeah, weird. And they call it a wold mode instead of a wolf mode as well. There's another Halfdan. So yeah, but whatever. I mean, you're not here for the fiction, right? So, but yeah, the instructions, it is just one-sided, but they are full color, and it does have all the accessories and everything you get in there. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. So first off, let's just take a look at Halfdan himself. Get down to Mr. Halfdan's level. So he looks really good. Of course, just like all these figures, the paint work is just spectacular. Really, really cool looking. It does kind of have some of the same insignia, 701, little bear's claw thingy right there. 701, so yeah. Pretty cool looking head sculpt. It's a nice cape. This is pretty much identically the same cape as Orn came with, just in a different color, some different paint apps and stuff. So yeah. So you do have a couple accessories that come with this guy specifically. You do have the cape that comes separate in the box, so you can take that off, of course. And it just pegs right into the back. But you also have the horn that he comes with, and that'll just fit on his belt. You put on his, he comes with, for some reason this is loose, but it's on there really good. It's just a loose fit when it's on there, but that's a grenade. And then you do get a different holster with like some pouches and pockets and stuff, but that'll hold his gun. So you do get a little revolver there for him. And he can hold that in his hand. Very, very cool. He can also hold the horn, of course, in his hand to call Wolf Geri if you want. Getting anything in these guys' hands is not the most fun, but I mean, he can hold it. The hands are made out of like little soft plastic, so they're fairly malleable. But yeah. And in case you're unfamiliar, they're very articulated little figures. The shoulder pieces will move out of the way for full range. They do go up and down. That's a little bit stiff. Elbow, rotation on the hand. Head does all kinds of stuff. And waist, hips, he does have the legs that go forward and back, and he does have that extra joint there for an ab crunch, as well as he should have one for pulling his legs out a little further, but I don't really want to mess with that because he doesn't need to do that. But he does have a knee, and then of course pretty much full range on the foot there. So very, very cool little soldier dude. Very cool. Let's just put all this stuff back, because why not? Hold all that. And of course his cape. Why not? Why not? As well as all the stuff he's got on him. He does come with a baggie of parts. You get 2 thumbs up hands, 2 splayed hands, 2 picking your boogers, or, you know, pointing the finger. You could do this, you know, all that, as well as 2 little adapter pieces. So yeah, no specific reason for those. They just are in here, and you can use them however you want. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You also do get his sweet looking battle axe thing. It is pretty rad. It does have that same connector, so you could potentially put it on his waist, but I don't. It's kind of large. But and he does have 2 ports on the back. He does also just come with this adapter piece, which none of the adapters or anything specifically say in the instructions what they're for, but you can peg this in, all right, to his back, or, you know, back there, whatever, and then you can stick that on there so you can hold that. So if you want to do that, or he can hold it. So very, very cool looking. Now he also comes with a gigantic sniper rifle, like 3 times the size of him. It does have, oh, this part will come off. It does have a little kickstand there, so you can lay down on the ground and hold it if he wants to. If you want him to do that, he could do that. So there's no other way to utilize this because it's so large, besides resting it on something. But it's really nicely detailed, nicely painted. Pretty cool. It's got all this steampunk elements. I don't know what that's all about, but, you know, it's all over all of them. Everything's got like pipes and all that kind of stuff. So you also do get this adapter piece, and then this is specifically for Wolf Jerry and the sniper rifle. So we'll take a look at that in a little bit. But just for a comparison here we have Orn. So there's Orn, Lodbrok, and Halfdan. So yeah, look pretty good together. They both got those capes, you know, a little bit different, a little bit more paint on Orn. But yeah, very, very, very cool that you get a nice little guy with another cape piece. So very cool. Dig it. Now the real star here is Wolf Jerry himself. Yay! So he is a little car. He rolls pretty well. So very cool. Nicely detailed. White and red and gold and silver and black. Pretty good. You do see the wolf head kind of in the back, but from most angles it's not that noticeable. You kind of see it from the bottom, but it's not too bad. Now the one missed opportunity, it's not really a missed opportunity, I don't know, it's a little bit of a disappointment, I'll say, is that he can't fit inside here. There's just no space. There's nothing in there. There's no inside for him to actually go into. You just got to use your imagination. He could. He's got handles right here. He could ride the top of it like this, you know, and get dragged along, something along those lines. So if you wanted to do that, you could do that. So only real complaint with that. But, you know, overall, really cool. He does have a little wolf emblem right there. So yeah, really neat. You can imagine some guy would be riding in there. So very cool. Very, very cool. Now, just for comparison with this, I'll bring in, come back a little bit. Here's the big boy, Mr. Frostlight. So there he is with Frostlight. Yeah, and I mean, you know, he's to scale, more or less. This guy will hold a guy. He will not, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's not bad. So, pretty cool. Quite a bit smaller, but it looks good together. They do kind of have similar elements there, so as far as the details and colors. So, yeah. So, let's go ahead and just get him transformed. So, really quite simple. Dig it. So, just kind of separate these a little bit. See some like bags and holes there. So you want to get that separated a little bit, and then bring this up like that. That'll snap into place. And then bring these legs down. His head will come up and snap into place. These exhausts will just come up like that. And then just flip his paws around. And there's his front legs, you know, there it is. Back legs are pretty simple as well. Let's just move that back. You want to get them going like that, turn them so that they come out of that little notched area there. And you want to turn the foot around, and then that's pretty much that. Now the instructions do show you doing this part first, but you don't. It doesn't matter what the order is. As far as getting the tail out, you wanna, this whole grill section will move up. That'll come out, and then get the little bits of tail out. So they're like two little halves of tail. So you do that. Splay it if you want. Just have it in line. Up, down, whatever you want to do. But there's his tail. So yeah. There is Wolf Geri. And man, he looks so good. So cool. Some really nice detail there. And the face, mouth opens, gold teeth. He's got just up and down with the head, but you know, enough. And the articulation on the legs, you know, it's fairly good all around. So yeah, very cool looking. You do also have a couple more details. You can open these up, and then you got some little hidden missiles in there. They look more green in this light, but I swear they're more of a teal. They do look very green in this lighting. So do that. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool looking. So not bad at all. Now, in order to get Halfdan to ride on him, you just bring this little seat back, and then he can, pretty sure he can wear his cape if he wants to. He can ride right on there. And he can hold on to, you know, one of these handles, like I said, if you want him to. But primarily, you're going to want him to use the gun, and that's where this little piece is going to come in. So you, let's see, this will just slide right over that, and then this will go over that handle there, and then he can hold on to the gun and shoot. So yeah, freaking cool. That's what he looks like next to just a regular guy. Yeah, I am super stoked with this toy. It looks great. It looks great, and it feels good. It's just a solid chunk of toy. So yeah, very, very cool. We'll do one more comparison, and then we'll do a little bonus mode here. So let me just raise this up a little bit because we're gonna need some space. So there he is with Frostlight, and of course this little wee bit on the big side there. But yeah, they look pretty good together. Not too bad. Yeah, anyway, actually, we're just going to remove that altogether because he's going to become his arm. So let's see. I haven't actually tried this, so let's just check out how that works. Let's put Frostlight off to the side for a minute. We'll get the gun and Halfdan off. We don't need either of those things here. And let's see, we'll just pretty much take him back to his car mode, more or less. So pull that up, bring that in. Like that. Let's see here. And then pull those in. Pull that all back. And you want to make sure that that's all tabbed in there. And you want this kind of oriented like this. Then everything will split in half. Actually, get these untabbed and get this. Oh, hold on. This needs to. Sorry, I haven't actually tried it yet. There we go. It's just kind of in the way there. There we go. So get these all the way back like this. And then these will tab into each other. And then that tapped in there. Aha, there we go. That's what we gotta do. Get that. Oh. Be helpful if I got that all the way down. There we go. Now tab these together. There we go. Get all that like that, like so. Get this going down. And this going down, and then that'll tab in there. So, and vice versa, right? And then just bring those up. And there you have a hand with 4 fingers. And then that's the whole reason why there's no cockpit, because it's all just fingers under there. And he does have kind of like his shield little handle for his hand. So, yeah. So let's just try that out here. We'll bring back Mr. Frostlight here. And similar to the shield, open up his hand, put that in there, and then slide this over that. So, it's not the most elegant from all angles, but it's cool. It's cool. He's got a giant arm now. So, that's pretty neat. If you wanted to, you could officially now have him holding the guy, you know. So, there's something like that. That's kind of cool. So, yeah. Yeah, really, really neat. Can't wait to get the rest of them. Now, this explains why he's got these giant, massive ratchets here in the arm for Frostlight. But, yeah. Very cool. So, once we get the rest of the, once we get the rest of the other wolf and the rest of the set for this guy, we'll be able to use it to transform Frostlight into a gigantic version of himself. So, yeah. But, very cool as just one giant arm. I like it a lot. So, yeah. Overall, the Wolf Geri and Halfdan are awesome. You don't need Frostlight to have fun with them. It is just a little bit of an extra bonus. So, yeah. But, any of these guys are really, really cool on their own. And it's nice to get one and a vehicle at the same time. So, yeah. Dig it. So let me know what you guys think of the toy and what you think of the review. And I will see you guys next time.